At some point in your life, you have probably gone through a period of self-discovery in which you took time to survey your strengths and weaknesses. With that being said, there are 4 different styles when it comes to learning. The first style is visual. The second style is also known as auditory, or the oral learning style. The third learning style is learning through reading and writing. The fourth and final learning style is kinesthetic, or also known as hands-on learners. My particular learning style seems to be a wide combination of 3 out of the 4 learning styles, according to VARK questionnaire. In my opinion, everybody learns differently, and I believe that this process helps us make sense of the complex world we live in by letting us work with smaller, more understandable units of the world. According to my test results, I am more inclined towards the reading and writing, kinesthetic, and oral learning styles. I believe my best and most suitable learning style is the oral learning style. I have always been more inclined to this learning style because I can remember things better when it is spoken out loud. I also enjoy listening to music, and I can pick up a lot by a tone of voice. One way to help auditory learners as far as online classes is by making voice recordings so that they can listen to it in their car while they are heading to work, or even on their iPod and phone, because many auditory learners love music and sounds. My second best learning style is reading and writing. I do not feel as though I am a great writer, but I love to read. I like to read the back of a movie before I buy one, and I love to research a vacation online before I take one. I can process information very quickly if it is something that interests me, and I believe one method that could help this learning style as far as going to school would be to read books or well-written directions and instructions, especially if it is a class that is very informational. My third and final learning style will be the hands-on learning style, or the kinesthetic learning style, as you might say. I do enjoy hands-on learning styles when it comes to arts and crafts or piecing together a puzzle. I seem to do better with the hands-on learning in class if it is a subject that I might get bored with as my interest level. My best suggestion that I can give as far as the hands-on learning style in online classes would be to keep the students involved through hands-on projects, homemade videos, and even building experiments that relate to the classwork in some way. All in all, everybody has a different way of learning, whether it be kinesthetic, oral, reading and writing, or even multifunctional like myself, as mentioned earlier. I believe the best thing to take into consideration with a multifunctional learner is to realize that in each subject or each class, maybe even a class that they struggle in, that they may do good with one learning style one day and have to use a completely different approach the next day, depending on the material. And I think that this is something that gets forgotten for the multifunctional learners out there. Different approaches to online learning, such as hands-on projects, should be used frequently for a multifunctional learner. And there is not just one approach that should be used for a multifunctional learner.